Some Chromebooks are great, some Chromebooks suck. Today we're going through all the best Chromebooks available in the market today. Let's jump straight into it. Acer Chromebook Plus CX34. This sleek little number packs a punch with its Intel Core i3 processor and 8GB of RAM, making it snappier than your grandma after her third espresso. The 14-inch Full HD display is crisp enough to make your eyeballs dance, but don't expect to be blinded by its measly 250 nits brightness. With up to 10 hours of battery life, you can binge watch an entire season of your favorite show without hunting for an outlet like a desperate caveman. But let's be real, the 256GB of storage is about as generous as a toddler sharing their last cookie. You might want to invest in some cloud storage, buddy. Acer Chromebook Plus Spin 714. This 2-in-1 wonder is like the Swiss Army knife of Chromebooks. It's got more tricks up its sleeve than a magician with ADHD. Rocking a 14-inch touchscreen with a 1920x 1200 resolution, it's perfect for both work and play, just like that friend who's always down for happy hour after a long day at the office. The Intel Core Ultra 5 processor is so zippy it'll make you forget you're using a Chromebook and not some fancy pants MacBook. But beware, the 8GB of RAM might struggle if you're the type who keeps 50 tabs open for later. We see you, you digital hoarder. Acer Chromebook 516GE. Holy smokes, this gaming Chromebook is like the love child of a regular Chromebook in a souped-up gaming rig, with its 16-inch QHD Plus display running at a buttery smooth 120Hz. Your eyes will thank you for this visual feast. The Intel Core i5-1240p processor and 8GB of RAM mean this baby can handle more action than a Hollywood blockbuster. But let's be real, calling this a gaming Chromebook is like calling a tricycle a motorcycle. Sure, it can play some games, but don't expect to run Cyberpunk 2077 on this thing, champ. Acer Chromebook Plus 514. Look at this bad boy, rocking an Intel Core i3N 305 and 8GB of RAM. It's like the Usain Bolt of budget Chromebooks. The 14-inch touchscreen is brighter than your future, but that ocean glass touchpad might make you want to throw it into the actual ocean. With AI enhancements and a 1080p webcam, you'll look smarter in your Zoom calls even if you're not. Battery life is longer than a Lord of the Rings marathon, so you can procrastinate for days. Lenovo Duet Chromebook. This little 10.1-inch tablet laptop hybrid is like the Swiss Army knife of Chromebooks. It's got a detachable keyboard and kickstand included, no nickel and diming here. The MediaTek Helio P60T chip won't win any races, but it'll get you through your Netflix binge without breaking a sweat. The battery life is so good you might forget what a charger looks like. Just don't expect to type your novel on this thing. The keyboard's smaller than your patience for slow Wi-Fi. Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i Chromebook 14 2023. This sleek 14-incher is like the Clark Kent of Chromebooks. Looks fancy, but don't expect any superpowers. The Intel Core i3N 305 and 8GB RAM combo is like a decent cup of coffee. It'll get you through the day, but won't blow your mind. The 1080p IPS display is sharper than your ex's comments, but about as bright as a goth kid's wardrobe. Battery life is the real MVP here, lasting longer than your last relationship. Acer Chromebook 315 2020. This 15.6-inch beast is like the Andre the Giant of Chromebooks, big but not necessarily better. The Intel Celeron processor is about as exciting as watching paint dry, but hey, it'll handle your basic tasks without bursting into flames. The Full HD display is nice and roomy, perfect for pretending to work while actually binge-watching cat videos. Battery life is decent, but the build quality feels about as premium as a gas station sandwich. Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5i Chromebook Plus. This bad boy's got a 14-inch 1920x 1200 touchscreen that'll make your eyeballs dance with joy. It's packing an Intel Core i3 processor that'll handle your Chrome tabs like a champ. But don't expect it to run Crysis, you dummy. The 360-degree hinge lets you flip it into tablet mode, perfect for when you're too lazy to use the keyboard. Battery life is decent at around 12 hours, so you can binge-watch cat videos all day without breaking a sweat. Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming Chromebook 16. This chunky monkey sports a massive 16-inch 2560x 1600 display with a 120Hz refresh rate that'll make your eyes weep with joy. It's got an Intel Core i5 processor, which is like strapping a rocket to a hamster wheel, overkill for most Chrome OS tasks. The gaming in the name is a bit of a stretch unless you count Angry Birds as hardcore gaming, but hey, at least it's got a nice keyboard for all that cloud gaming you'll probably never do. Asus ExpertBook CX54 Chromebook Plus. This sleek devil comes with a 14-inch 2560 x 1600 display that's so crisp you might cut your eyes just looking at it. It's rocking an Intel Core Ultra 7 processor, which is like bringing a bazooka to a pillow fight for most Chrome OS tasks. The 16 GB of RAM means you can have approximately 9,000 tabs open before it starts to cry, but let's face it, you'll probably just use it to watch YouTube and pretend you're being productive. Lenovo Chromebook Duet 3. This little 2-in-1 is like the Swiss Army knife of Chromebooks. Compact, versatile, and ready for action. With its bright 11-inch 2K display and detachable keyboard, you can go from Netflix binge to essay writing faster than you can say procrastination. The Snapdragon 7 C-Gen 2 chip won't win any drag races, but it'll get you through your daily grind without breaking a sweat. Just don't expect to store your entire meme collection on its measly 64 GB of storage. Framework Laptop Chromebook Edition. This modular marvel is the Lego of Chromebooks. Swap out ports like you're changing socks. Rocking a 12th Gen Intel Core i5 and a crisp 13.5-inch display, it's got more muscle than your average Chrome machine. The fully repairable design means you can upgrade it yourself, saving both your wallet and the planet. But at $999, it's pricier than a semester's worth of ramen noodles. Asus Chromebook CM14. This budget-friendly flip and fold wonder is like the yoga instructor of Chromebooks, flexible but not exactly ripped. Its MediaTek Companion 520 processor won't set any speed records, but it'll handle your basic browsing and Netflix needs. The 14-inch 1080p touchscreen is decent, but about as bright as a glow-in-the-dark sticker. At least it's spill-resistant, so your clumsy ass won't kill it with your morning coffee. HP Chromebook Plus X360. This 2-in-1 is like the overachiever of the Chromebook world. It's got an Intel Core i3, 8 GB of RAM, and even throws in some AI features to make you feel fancy. The 14-inch touchscreen is perfect for both work and play, and the battery life will outlast your motivation to actually do work. It's a bit on the chunky side at 3.32 pounds, but hey, who doesn't like a Chromebook with some curves? Acer Chromebook Plus 515. This bad boy packs a punch with its Intel Core i3 processor and 8 GB of RAM, making multitasking a breeze. The 15.6-inch Full HD display is perfect for binge-watching your favorite shows. But at only 250 nits, you might need to squint in bright sunlight. It's got a solid build quality and a decent keyboard, but let's be real, the lack of a backlit keyboard is a bit of a bummer. Still, with a battery life of around 10 hours, you can work or procrastinate all day long without hunting for an outlet. Lenovo Flex 5i Chromebook Plus. This 2-in-1 wonder is like the Swiss Army knife of Chromebooks with its versatile design that lets you flip it into tablet mode faster than you can say Netflix and chill. The 14-inch touch display is crisp and vibrant, perfect for both work and play. With its Core i3 processor and 8 GB of RAM, it's snappier than a caffeinated squirrel. The backlit keyboard is a nice touch, but the battery life might leave you reaching for the charger sooner than you'd like. Lenovo Flex 3 Chromebook. This little guy is like the underdog of Chromebooks. It's not the fanciest, but it's got heart. With its 11-inch display, it's more portable than your average sandwich, making it perfect for on-the-go computing. The battery life is impressive, lasting up to 16 hours, so you can binge-watch an entire season without breaking a sweat. However, the processor might struggle with heavy multitasking, so maybe don't try to open 50 tabs at once, you maniac. HP Dragonfly Pro Chromebook. This Chromebook is so fancy it probably drinks champagne for breakfast. The 14-inch touch display is brighter than your future with a whopping 1,200 nits of brightness. The 8-megapixel webcam will make you look like a movie star in your Zoom meetings, or at least less like a potato. However, with a price tag of $999, it's about as budget-friendly as a trip to the moon. But hey, if you've got the cash to splash, this Chromebook will make you feel like royalty. Chromebook royalty, that is. Thanks for watching. Even though I doubt it, I hope this video helped you pick a product. Links to all these products will be in the description below. Peace out.